Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today it's Thursday. I'm all ready to go. I just got out of the shower and I'm just feeling good today. And I feel like there's some products I want to use today that one of them I haven't used in quite a while, and it's the first soap I really kind of fell in love with on my soap journey. But before I begin with that, I'm gonna read out of Mark 9, and just real short. It is part of my daily reading today. It says. Starting at 38, John said to Jesus, "Teacher, we saw a man using your name to cast out demons, but we told him to stop because he isn't one of our group." "Don't stop him," Jesus said. "No one who performs miracles in my name will soon be able to speak evil of me. Anyone who is not against us is for us. If anyone gives you even a cup of water because you belong to the Messiah, I assure you that person will be rewarded." And it goes on there. I just thought that was it's very nice little part of the message today, and I figured I'd share that because it just sat well with me. Today's time, I kind of would like to add a cup of water and maybe a cup of coffee. But, you know, so what the word says. But the soap that I first really fell in love with, it was early on, it was what I was used to at that time, which was really citrus scents and that kind of stuff. Was Soap Commander Respect. I still like it. Still like it a lot, but I just haven't used it a lot as of late. Then my Nathan Clark. This is the NV White, my Wisconsin Badger brush. I'm going to use my Maggard MR5 with my Repair Platinum Luxe. It's the second shave on that blade. And the Aftershave, can't really read it, but it's Tobbs Mr. Sydney. Go ahead and start loading. And all the stuff I'm using today, like I said, it's at least the soap and brush specifically. Can't say enough about the people that are involved in Soap Commander. You know, Darren and Carrie. You know, I've talked about them a lot, and I can't say enough about them. They're awesome people. Not just, you know, for the product they make, but also, you know, just the people that they are. They're stand-up people. People I truly, not to get too cheesy, but that I respect a lot. And then Nathan Clark, you know, a lot of people just know him as a brush maker. You know, he makes a lot of other things. He makes pens. He does, you know, lots of things. He's a true artist in that sense. But he's more than that. His character is, you know, awesome. He's just a great guy that I'm really glad I've gotten to get to know through shaving. And it's just such a blessing to be able to be surrounded with these people that have these great gifts that they share with us, but then you come to find out they're awesome people nonetheless. You know, they're the kind of people you can be friends with. That, you know, if you live nearby, you know, still I consider them to be friends. But if you live nearby, you would be spending time with these people because they're that type of, you know, classy people for you. Good load on the brush. Go wipe my face. I'm getting excited tomorrow. Got a little lather on my Bible. Tomorrow is finally the day has arrived where my barber shop is doing their shaving night. They decided to make it a Scotch shaving and cigar night. I do partake in cigars from time to time. I enjoy them. I'll have a drink every once in a while. I may have a drink of scotch tomorrow night just because I haven't had any in a while. I don't drink much anymore. But I'm just really looking forward to it because last I heard there was going to be at least 20, but they were expecting many more people to show up. And for me, it's an opportunity to introduce people to wet shaving that have no idea what it's about. It's also cool because Soap Commander will have a presence there. Their products will be there. Also, along with that, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement stuff will be there. The barber started recently carrying both of their stuff. And actually, unless something's changed, Douglas will be there as well. And According to the barber, he's bringing samples, so I'm excited to smell some of the things I haven't smelt yet. Yeah, I appreciate him coming down. I'm guessing it's been a little while since I've been up to his neck of the woods. But it's close to a 90-minute drive for where he's coming from. Fill up my bowl real quick. But it'll be nice to meet somebody from the community. He'll be the first. First that I didn't know prior to, of course. Should be a fun night. The hard part's going to be I've got to work that day, and then from there I go. My son's doing jump rope for Heart, so I'm doing that. Come home, get ready, get my hair cut at the barber shop beforehand, do that, and then I have to be at work bright and early that next morning. It's my drill weekend. That's the only one drawback, but wish I could spend more time with the people. But just be a couple hours probably. They're gonna have the coffee shop next door open for an hour or so as well. It's a nice little layout that the barbershop has. It's the owner of the shop owns both, the whole building, and he's got a walk-through door between the barbershop and the coffee shop. So it's become my ritual whenever I go to get my hair cut. I always go and get a coffee first. It's usually by the time the haircut gets done, or by the time I'm done waiting, depending if I'm early, which I usually am. I'll either have my coffee done, or if I go to the chair right away, take a couple sips here and there. But otherwise, it'll be almost the perfect temperature by the time they're done. But we take a nice, nice time with the cut, so it really doesn't, we talk and all that stuff. So we just, I have plenty of time to drink it while I'm getting cut. Scent of this soap, just the lime. It's I call it a candy lime, but it's so strong, and I love it. It's just kind of that really, really strong citrus scent. And so it's one of those, I think, is I've probably said it before, I believe, but a lot of us are used to those types of scents that are married, because our wives wear the lotions and all that stuff, and from like the Body Shop and Bath and Body Works and all that stuff. So it's a very familiar scent to me. So it's kind of just brings back memories of just like comfort. And I think that's one of the things I'm most surprised about is with wet shaving now for coming up on a year. Next week will roughly be a year. Is just how the emotions and the memories that certain smells will evoke upon you. Still remember this last summer, I was having a bad day. Really stressed out, and I grabbed my tin of the beach, and I used that, and it just relaxed the heck out of me. I was so relaxed afterwards. It was its own aromatherapy, I guess you could say. The whole shave process is as well, but the scent, I think, definitely helped. And that's why, even though I don't use that soap much, it'll stay in my den, just because it has that type of a memory for me, and I know it had that ability once, So I'm hoping, you know, hey, if I ever need it again, it's right there. It's a good product too. But just normally, you know, I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start getting rid of some soaps that I don't use much. I've already gotten rid of about 5 of them. And normally the beach would fall into that because I like it, but I just don't use it enough. But it has that special meaning to me. It's days like today where I'm thankful that I have that I'm not allowed to have a beard and stuff. Because I think about it and I see people, you know, nothing wrong with it, but when they have their beards or their whole, you know, they shave just there a little bit, that's all good. But to me, I just really enjoy the whole process. I enjoy just the whole shave itself. I couldn't imagine only getting a couple seconds here, a couple seconds there and there. It's all good for you to do it, but for me, I just really like the feel. I definitely love the post feel. Just being able to just get so smooth, you know, and it's I couldn't imagine having a beard or a goatee kind of getting in the way of just every once in a while touching, oh wow, that's smooth. For those that have DE89 or any other of the 89 style heads, tell you what, this Maggard handle is worth the purchase of the head. Shaves just like my 89, but the handle, I just love this handle. Got a good weight to it, all the different grip spots. Let's feel around real quick. And to get out of here somewhat quick today, I got to run to the store and try to find some stuff for tomorrow. Actually, no, I don't. I already did that. Forgot I did that last week. Can't remember whoever first saw do this method of just touching up with your hand like that. I'm sure whoever showed it to me the first time in the video probably wasn't the first person to do it, obviously, but I'm thankful for it. It's made touch-ups a lot easier. All right, go ahead and cold water rinse. Just love that cold water afterwards. It's I'm going to splash a few more times just because it is really enjoyable. Alright, on to the aftershave. Todd Sidney. I could Could never find a good scent description for this. Did hear people say it was mint and menthol in a lot of ways, in some ways. Don't know if that's true or not. It's kind of hard for me to tell right now. Not really getting that myself. Yeah, I got weird descriptions for it. Somebody would call it a barbershop scent, like a classic, old school scent. Other people said mint and menthol. I don't know. I don't really get. I get a good gentlemanly smell to it, like something you would kind of like almost like a something maybe your, and this isn't a bad way, but like a smell you remember with like your grandfather or your dad or something like that. But it's not what I would call a barbershop scent, or at least not to me. That's always subjective. But it's very nice. It's very to me very mild. And put that back in the cabinet. So it's very pleasing. They could work with a lot of things. I appreciate the sample, and great shave today. Everybody just have a really blessed day. I will catch you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video because I have to be to work early. But if I do, it'll probably be a quick one. So everybody, God bless. Love you all. Catch you next time.